happy with my
so
stuff.
many years ago.
You know, I like to keep up the illusion, you know?
Yeah.
Slash marker. That. Change it to Wildermyth.
I think the mystique is kind of fun, but also sometimes I look kind of okay sometimes.
I feel you.
You know?
I learned recently that Alpha showed Jazz his visage.
Wild.
It does this all the time, where like the game capture will fuck out and it won't show a new thing that I open. I have to go like capture this, capture this, capture this. Like, why is it saying capture Netflix this? I don't even have fucking Netflix open. And as an FYI, I'm not a fucking cat. He's lying. Don't believe it. That's why I love punchers. That's the magic of punchers right there.
It really is.
This is the new combo. This is the new hotness that I like.
I'm so
I can't
excited.
even use fucking Jazz's emotes because my shit lapsed. This is the new hotness. Okay, but you know what the top review that I saw on Wildermyth said?
What?
It's like D&D, but you have no friends.
Yeah,
All right, let's get back into it.
Except also Wildermyth is things turn out far better in Wildermyth than they ever do in D&D.
Significantly better.
Significantly better.
So a tile with flood in 150 days. Meet at.
If our game was like this, it would be a breeze, man.
I'm just going to
Not
go
forest.
straight to the area. I've been removed from the group. Plug me back in.
Oh fuck.
Why am I so slow?
Because you're old.
I am the oldest of the group, I think.
I think Jazz is older than us. Because me and you are the same age.
I'll take a look in a second.
Oh,
it's because I was at a different place.
Oh.
Alpha's having an opportunity.
Oh. Good for Alpha.
It'll stop him from retiring. It's one of those modest, hopeful nights, nothing gone wrong, and weak mumble, mutter, hiss. Their mindscape have their own geography, ranges of thought, forest to figment, lakes of longing, and minds of prejudice. Alpha's also possessed. Quest among these inner climes is just as daring as a venture as the traditional hero's journey. He's reading. Alpha doesn't know how to fucking read. Alpha, what'd you say to the baker boy? He looked rattled. Alpha? The doctor's text, Dr. Tombark, his name is. Someone with a winking face threw it into the water. Basically, I had to retrieve it. There you go again, talking about had to. I'm the toad who doesn't bellow. I'm the mustard that doesn't kick. I am Alpha, and I've never found dry secrets.
I've heard you say that before.
What?
Well, there you go, talking about had to.
I do it with James all the time, because his favorite argument when we argue is like, we would have done it eventually. Like, oh, there you fucking go, talking about eventually. We weren't gonna...
Had to.
I'm eventually gonna shove my foot in your ass. We're at Jess. Huh? Me? There's 2 moons, basically. If you see more moons than that, you're being childish, but if you see V, you may need this more than I do. Candle quiet follows. It's the meager, wordless sound that wavers between a going somewhere man and his ever too faithful friend. And so they set on a journey they didn't even know where. I would like to send... You know what? I'll stay behind. You go on the adventure. I'll stay behind with JC.
Okay.
Or, actually, you stay behind. I'll send JC.
Okay. I like to think of myself as one of the most powerful mystics in the world.
Fair. The journey often seems directionless to Jazz. Long cuts chosen over shortcuts, expeditions through the brambles and along barren tracks. They take hungry trails, starve for forage as much as for purpose. What is this game? This is Wildermyth! But Alpha seems to wake each morning with confidence where his eyes should go, what horizon his feet should aim towards, and finally, I think we're here. Yeah, right, well, where's here? It's inside of me. Jazz is like, what the hell?
What the hell?
I guess what you mean is there's my insides, Jazz, my actual bones and organs. No, the branches, the sky, the ground, this is a metaphor. Here, follow me. I get that it's a pretty unfirming idea. For a while I thought it was too absurd to believe, but then I was like, wait, of course, of course. A journey is a process of ending up somewhere new, but a new place is only perspective, right? So a place is as much mental as physical. We can go on real journeys in our heads, just like we can go on false journeys over land. So of course we can wander and wind up inside ourselves, because the separation of all things is at least several parts imaginary. Makes sense, right? This boy's on drugs. I'm missing a few cobbles in the path, I guess.
Is this the possession?
It might be. On behold, a pig has come. It makes itself... It's an actual, just regular pig. It's not even a monster.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's an actual fucking pig.
Huh. That's... Huh.
It makes itself known to them, shuffling its hindquarters, it purses its ears. Amazing. Is it? Ghoul ghoul. Pig of my insides, tell me why I felt so sick since the winter. What's given me the bubbling want to talk? What turns my laughter rancid? Alpha, ew. Listen tight, the pig is talking. Fight everyone, even yourself. Listen tight, the pig is talking. Okay, Jazz is fucking baffled. If you're after laughter with a warm and loving taste, your tool will be your misfortunes sweetly cherished. Count them lucky tears, when you live to count them still. Oh, and while I've got you, brush your teeth, please. Brush them none too gently, eat and drink slowly, especially if it's right before bedtime. And finally, care the parasite beings that are digging around in your body matter. That's actually most of the problem. Alpha, what? Right, I wondered if it was the Paracleans. Alpha, why can the pig, or what's the sight problem? Those bacteria dragons, see? Gnawing my spleen. What the hell? What the hell? Oh. Remember that's in my insides, Jazz. Be careful what you club and smash. Our options are disperse the bacteria things like doctors, or, and tell me if this is crazy, but what if we just tried talking to the disease? I kind of want to have Alpha attempt to talk to the disease.
I mean, why not?
I understand you ill-reeking dragons. Speak to me. Being parasite seems nice, but what about when I die? Aren't you worried about that? You'll be bringing the roof down on your own heads. Yeah? Explain us the reason. You display us compassion? Everything talks. It's the power of friends, disease. Friends help us learn to be friends. Yeah, one of the oldest and most powerful loops, they say. So you're saying we could be friends? It's absolutely or basically saying so. Adverbs don't matter. As long as you do your thing and let me do mine, you're welcome to feed off of whatever. That's my arrangement with the earth, and I'm a lot like the earth. I'm realizing, especially to you. Hugh? Yeah. If we'll trust, we must have you safe make us. For that one, your body's guardian. Behind them, the pig's snuffling turns thunderous and fever hot. Ah, is it bad? Your body wants them out. The pig has become demonic. Alpha, what's going on? I guess we fight? Body guardian. I'm afraid that's just what your immune system looks like. My body guardian's like a bit of a bitch. I'm not pressing the motherfucking X button. The pig went fucking sicko mode? It always does. JC got 9 HP?
Wasn't worth anything though.
JC's melee attacks deal 1? No. Humanist mechanisms applies poison to them.
Upgrade Spirit Blade.
This is just objectively better for him. It's several weeks before they're home again. You can smell that half across town. Simmer the onions and garlic till they look like glass and maggots. Heap it up and give it a good sniff. Ah, how nice. Throw it away because it's time for the rice. Here's the mushrooms you wanted. What book you got now? Cookbook? Oh, it's the same one as before. The back 2/3. It just becomes Dr. Tombark's culinary vulneraries. He was also an ambitious and wonderful chef, it seems. To tell you the truth, I've been famished since we got back. That's is it because of the parasites we'll still call it? Yeah, eating for 2 now, or I don't know, 100,000? It tells me. Anyway, I do feel a lot better than I felt. Yeah. Alpha got fucking tapeworms. I've got control of my words more. I'm not spilling them everywhere. I've got my great laugh back, and it's full of a multitude of tiny voices. Yeah, alright, you can stop describing it, and just as an aside, maybe don't go on about it to other people either. What's it you're making? Crawdads, ultimately. The recipe is very circuitous. Oh, crawdads? Oh shit, what up? Wonder if I could nab a few. Yes, the Pink River crawdads.
Damn.
When Alpha gets a kill, the next attack doesn't
Good night,
hit
Swim.
him. Night. Later. Later.
So, like, what's the next big thing that's happening? Do we know yet?
We're assaulting a Oh,
cave?
we met at the Pearls Cave the exact day we needed to do this.
Oh fuck.
A tide will flood
Oh,
in one
fuck.
day. We just got there in time.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck! What the hell? The rain hasn't let up much through the winter. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk, and dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains. Going by Arnon's map, we're nearly there. You good? Now's when we find out whether we've been too trusting. I've heard it said that to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. The Gorgons are swarming these days, choking us, drowning us. The whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. Scraw, roar, drive fast, beat ass. We've got 2 enemies that were originally bosses.
That's okay. I'll take him out. Light this bitch on fire.
Fucking came. Woo!
Damn. I think there's stuff up above as well, probably.
There's quite a few things going on right now.
Yeah.
Let's get
I'm also
Alpha
like
out of the bullshit.
seeing things way after you.
You're only 30 seconds behind, or you should only be 30 seconds behind.
I mean, still, that's like a long time. Uh, Did you talk to Alpha at all today?
I talked to him a little bit, but he's just been in the mix, you know?
Yeah.
I messaged him, I guess I haven't spoken to him.
I'm sure he's still very tired.
Of course. Let's have JC move behind me. What's the range of the bowman? It's not far enough. It dodged!
Damn. Fuck.
And then it hit him!
Oh fuck.
I need you to get out here. It blocked your fire lash? What the hell?
Nice.
It's poisoned.
Good. Deserves that.
Let's see, I can move him over here. And then I can have him interfuse with this fire. He's interfused with so much shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like fires here, shit that, bunch of shit.
Only one thing.
Ah,
I guess you could only do that.
You fucking kidding me? What are you currently interfused with? Apparently nothing? Jazz is gonna have to walk through the corruption.
Damn.
She's so good at everything she does.
Just built different.
She also just did take 2 damage though.
No. Bummer.
It happens.
So, did they get rid of Alpha's possession, or is he gonna stab us in the back here?
I think he's still possessed. I don't know what it is though. Will I level up?
Hopefully it's just a sleep paralysis demon and everything. It'll be okay.
It's just me. Melee, ranged accuracy. Let's give it to Alpha. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Got my back. May not be done fighting. Arnon emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow standing before a root-frame tunnel. So you made it. You doubted we would? The old deepest leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black. Streams of water slosh on either side of a hastily heaped gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling. Support beams have clearly been rushed into place. Don't take any offward tunnel. They've been falling in. What the hell? Deeper in, earth walls give way to granite. The warren rots. The water flowing follows carven channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place? Oh no, we can't. Do you want breakfast? It's mid-afternoon. Ah, but we're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever. We're like, oh, this is normal for me. Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through to the other side. Here they are, dear, the badger and the ranger, and more to follow. Bleh, well, you did offer them grum? Well, did you offer them grum? Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old grum, I keep saying. I'll admit, it doesn't seem too bad down here. Imagine it crowded. What the hell does Alpha have that's got him on the bullshit? He has parasites or whatever.
Yeah.
It's called Symbiont. A parasitic entity dwells in Alpha's body. It's welcome there, and it weaves its gooey wards around his organs. It gave him a plus 0.5 to health, armor, and warding.
Oh, so he's not gonna kill us?
He still has another issue that I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
Unbeknownst
okay.
to all, a malevolent spirit dug tendrils of guilt into Alpha's mind and sat there, waiting. So I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, whole eye adventurers, this is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Velda. It said I was born in the basin of a dried caldera, the spirits of the Salton Rock. Does get sad a lot, but not actually true. Right, technically it's false. You two are married to each other? In times of strife, it's nice. We're mostly married. What straight couple is this? Can we stop pretending we're at a picnic? The ranger's tracking truth, I see. You came because we must defeat the Gorgons, is that right? We were told you knew how. I know what the Gorgons did, their leader. I learned of him, Ulstryx. Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing. Ulstryx! We know that name well enough. Yes, Ulstryx. Raised a great number of his brethren. And they went to the valley of God Beast Moatona. And of that great God Beast, they made pewter. They turned the God Beast into a statue. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls at his beard, and wipes it on his cowl. Who? Moatona. Moatona is an ancient one, a keeper of balance. The unassailable balance of Moatona keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony. And because Moatona is dead, that throws off the weather, and the seas and the peaks. And it will turn into a big blue Gorgon soup. Us, the carrots and beans, and you, the onions. So that's why Ulstryx needed his army, to slay a god. Well, what was the point of that spear we bled over? Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol he needed to unite whatever Gorgon's behind this crusade? What matters is this, Moatona cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit distilled from the roots of the extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer!
Hell yeah.
Oh. I learned that people in the UK don't like root beer.
Why?
The flavoring that we use for root beer is the flavoring they use for cough medicine.
Well,
So it tastes like cough medicine to them.
sucks to suck, I guess.
Yeah, sucks. That's one of the. I don't know where I got it from, but sucks to suck is it is what it is of the nihilist generation.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it sucks to suck. Are you partaking this evening?
I've had a little bit, yeah.
I'm partaking this evening.
Though I am trying to cut back a little bit.
I also understand that very much. It's a very expensive hobby.
Yeah.
Is it cheaper if you get that card?
It's only like a little bit cheaper.
Why don't you get the card?
Like I think it really affects tax, and I think medical tax is like 10 or 15%, and then recreational tax is 20%. So it's marginally better, but you also have to spend $180 just to get the card in the first place.
Yeah, but how much is it going to save you in the long run?
I don't know, marginally, a little bit more.
It'll in a year it'll probably save you 180, to be honest.
So I don't care enough, you know.
Fair enough.
It's still like
it's a lot.
It's like $40 for an eighth, so I'm like, that's not bad. That's quite a bit.
With the card, you can grow.
True.
Ever think of growing on your? I mean, you can here you can just grow naturally, but you're limited to the amount that you can grow. I think here you can only have up to 12.
I don't know what the law for that is in Montana because I haven't looked into it, but it's something I've thought about before.
It's a bigger investment than the card. I know people that have gotten into it. If you're bare minimum dropping $500.
Yeah, that makes sense.
One light is $300.
Yeah, it seems about right. I don't know. It's not so bad just to buy it.
Oh, this shit's right. This has been on the shelf too long. That smells like Smirnoff.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna mute the mic just in case I throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Okay. Probably not a bad idea.
I made the right choice.
You think? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. A medicine? My root beer should be enough to restore the great Moatona if you can get it to her. My brewing goddess Velda. Well, assuming all that's true, why us? Don't you have your own lackeys? The deep down some of it is, we're afraid, so our people are made frail. The water's the worst doom. The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless, so too are his hordes. We are too old, slow. I'm scared to die. I'm 56!
Damn.
The Gorgons aren't going to let us do this, are they? And do we know where to go? Are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything? The badger grows quite asky, but I'll answer all of your questions. Over breakfast, I'm still hungry. It's salty warm. What the hell? Bud is true to her word, and as Arnon serves up bowls of grum, she draws a serviceable map upon the wall in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. Soon they're on their way again. They carry the hope of all the land and its creatures in one fragile bottle. So where are we going? It's confront Ulstryx, but where the fuck is he? What is he doing over here? A where bottle? Why are you in my chat?
They were talking, and I thought it was funny, and I wanted to make sure it was spelled out so you could. I didn't want you to mistake what I was saying. Confront Ulstryx. Who's that guy?
Ulstryx the big bad.
Oh yeah. And he's flooding the world?
Yes.
That's rude.
Very rude. I'll have to do a few more fighting, and there's going to be an insurrection happening too. An incursion. I think the incursion will be wiped out. It's strength 5, so 1. Yeah, they'll be wiped out before they can get where they need to be. This place has not been established though, so these people are going to die.
That's okay.
Send my single daughter to do it alone? Did you see the huge moth that landed in JC's hair earlier today? How could I not? And you weren't going to say anything? Haha, we're old. You guys are old.
Yeah.
Jess is 55.
Damn. That makes us, what, 53?
She's late middle-aged. You're late middle-aged. JC is early middle-aged.
54? 31?
I am 55.
Damn.
And Alpha's no longer thinking of leaving, it seems.
Age 49? Damn.
He walked around with it for like an hour. Tell me a story before the embers die out. What the hell? I just want to spend some time in a world where everything fits together nicely. Well, what would you like to hear? Tell me the one about the Trickster Moon. Tell me about the Fire Queen and the Raindrop. Nothing too fantastic, just tell me something that happened to you. What do you want to know from Jazz? Your options are the Trickster Moon, the Fire Queen and the Raindrop, and nothing too fantastic. Just tell me something that happened to you.
I want to know something that happened to her.
She's thinking. She's thinking again. Okay. Jazz told Suzanne about a blue jay who used to perch just outside her kitchen window. The bird's trust was more easily won than that of most wild creatures, especially with the nuts from her pantry. Sapphire called him. Jays demand regal names, you know? He always cocked his head as if he were listening, and there was a lot for him to hear. It was a time of breaking downs and movings on. What the hell? They're just talking. So what happened, little Sapphire? Same thing that happens to all who walk or fly this path, I imagine. Funny thing though, the last time he visited me, he brought me a present. A stone, not too big, but almost perfectly round. I've kept it ever since, wearing its surface smooth with any worries or thoughts on. I have. That is the thing that happens. You think it could be magic? If rocks have any insight, they speak it more deeply than a person can hear. It listens, and that's enough. She got a fucking rock? Okay. There are a lot of enemies on the board, so I'm gonna have to play this smart. I'm going to have you ignite these boys.
That's my favorite thing to do.
I'm going to have Alpha walk up here and slam this thing. I'll have Jazz. I wish I could do that every day. I'll have her walk over here. JC's gonna move in. I'm going to move in. I have so much movement speed. Like, I can open the door.
Damn.
I regret all my decisions. How much damage will I do? Only 2? I'll do more like this. I need JC2. And fuse an object. I'm actually just gonna have him hold this turn. I'm pinned, but I also took 0 damage.
That's good.
I heard nothing. I heard that's good, but like...
That's all I said.
You were like really awkwardly quiet.
Oh, I don't know, I'm here.
Living your life like it's golden.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm intrigued about where this is going. I'm scared for when Alpha's gonna kill me.
I don't think it's that kind of possessed.
It could be.
It's not impossible, no.
But I don't know. Maybe I could take Alpha.
Oh yeah, in this instance, maybe. But he also does like, the moment he gets close to you, you kind of just eat ass.
Yeah. Damn. Why is he glowing?
I don't know. I think he might be blind from hitting Jazz.
Hmm.
Because Jazz, she has like a bunch of celestial shit going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she has a thing where she can blind people.
Nice.
Oops. No, it's better if I do this. I don't know. I'd like it if you could help me. I'll actually have GC help me. Draw from these mushrooms. Infuse with this vat. And then burn this thing alive. And then I'll actually have you fire leash towards this thing. Have you ignite? No, I'll have you jump to fire leash over to it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm gonna have Alpha walk through the corruption. Actually unpunished. So this thing, even if it attacks Alpha, nothing's going to happen.
Not that it can get a chance.
It can hit her. But now he's blind. I think Alpha can actually hit this dude. Like, Alpha has fucking hella range.
Damn.
I think it's because he has a spear, and also because he just has like a range upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm leveling up. What I do?
Oh, that's it? Yeah.
This is my first time rerolling. I am rerolling. Once per turn, or ambush interrupts enemy movement. I'm gonna go with rogue. Oh, I'm taking these for myself.
No nonsense, knee protection. Oh,
Always, you know, I keep that MF thing on me. It's going to take 53 days to do this. We're going to have another flood.
Damn.
I'm going to send my daughter after securing this to go.
She's
nice
capable. Probably.
She literally isn't.
I mean, she'll be fine.
I don't know which way the raid's going to go.
Yeah.
They're ripping it to pieces. How are they crossing the water? Those bitches. I'm just reaching a point where, like, I'm just gonna let it all ride. It'll be funny.
Sure.
This is the final fight. When you arrive, you have a chance to make final preparations. When this fight is over, the game will end. This is the end of this particular part of the this particular campaign.
Huh.
And I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
I've got that ready. I was handling some stuff. You ever had a? Okay, it's a flavor. It's. You ever had Kinky Pink?
Um,
You ever had just the kinky brand of alcoholic beverages in general?
no,
You're not much of a drinker, are you?
I'm really not.
Is there a particular reason why, or you're just like, I have a vice, I don't need to?
Um, so part of it is I'm not a really big fan of alcohol in general.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it is my stepdad told me one day um, that there will be a day that I will overdrink and have like be super hungover and thrown up and shit. And
Yes,
I decided completely out of spite um, to
to
just
never
not do
have that
that.
situation.
Yeah,
He's right.
and I've been successful. So fuck
It,
him.
it's one of my favorite
Uh,
things with hangovers is like I've seen it's a meme. It's like, you ever thrown up so hard like you felt like you were turning into a werewolf?
fuck.
Like your body's literally convulsing to the point like you feel like you're about to become a werewolf. I'll be
I
right
it
back. Give me a second.
okay.
Play the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that. My favorite thing is it's like, okay, yeah, D&D. My friendship with Suzanne has gotten stronger. Suzanne streams with me out of the 4 times a week, at least twice.
Yeah.
It's nice to just vibe.
I mean, honestly, it really is.
Streaming alone can be hard. I do it here and there. Like with Yakuza, I had to do it alone because it's all in Japanese. So I can't have anyone talking during a cutscene at all.
Understandable.
But, sometimes it's nice to just vibe. I'm going to have another beverage.
When I see you streaming alone, I figure it's for. I figure there's a reason for it.
Yeah, like, more often than not, if we want someone with us, we'll be in a place where someone can join us.
Yeah. There's been a few times where I'll get the Twitch notification that you're streaming. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go vibe with
sit
hell.
with them.
And then I hop in Discord and you're not there, and I'm like, oh, well,
It
all right.
it was the beginning of going back into DVD, and it's Yakuza.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has been a fun thing, because we're all in it.
Yeah.
The fun thing about JC's character is because he has fire things, his hair's not turning gray, it's turning orange. And I hate how my shit's just completely gone from blue. Like, my shit went gray before everyone else's.
You're completely gray, but I got wisps of gray first.
I would have preferred a wisp of gray. My shit went, like, it was like 10 days later. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was like blue, and then it was light blue, and now it's gray.
Mm-hmm. You're just fucking me over. I'm gonna have my drink. I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
So I made that bard I was telling you about. Did you ever look up those spells?
I looked up the ones I didn't know.
So what do you think?
Pretty good.
He's not combat focused like Zex at all.
No, not at all. Like, very much, like, debuff.
He's not going to be... you don't know the subclass either.
You told me it was College of,
I probably did tell you. College of Whispers.
Yeah.
So, like, he does, like, psychic damage. And I know what I want to take with his Arcane Secrets, and it's something Zex should have taken.
What?
I'm taking a Smite.
That's right, you told me that.
Yes. But that's what I want to do with him. And he's an Alafolk, and I am going to make him horny.
Naturally.
But he's going to be, like, calculating horny. He's not going to be like, oh, he's going to be like, he's going to use his, like, appeal to his advantage. Like, say we're trying to get into an inn and we need a discount. And it's like, oh, you know, I'll play here every night if you like, which with my background I can do. And then I'll lean in really close and I'll whisper like, oh, and if my playing isn't something that you're very fond of, I guarantee you my plumage is rather soft. And like put the innkeeper's thing like in my feathery chest.
Yeah.
Would you fuck a bird person? Does it depend on how much bird?
For the right bird person.
The right bird person? So like, is it an emotional thing or is it a physical thing? Like, do you stop at beak or like you can get past a beak?
I feel like I could get past beak.
I'm talking like Margaret from Regular Show.
I mean, do you know did you ever play Wind Waker?
No, but I know the bird people. I know the bird person from Breath of the Wild, and I'd let him smash.
That's what I'm saying. Like the bird girl princess. I don't know. She wasn't a princess. The bird girl. That's important to the plot in Wind Waker. Among my favorite characters. So
you can make the bird person work, but it's not like you're not like I'm into it because it's a bird person. It's like I'm into it because it's her. And you know, the bird person's just kind of like an added bonus.
Yeah. I should say canonically she is a little young. So if she was a little older, I should
But
say.
You're also a young Link at the time. You didn't play Wind Waker in your fucking 20s.
No, but like in Wind Waker, Link is 17. So.
And she's how old?
About the same, I believe.
There's a thing of like.
It's implied they're about the same.
This is going to be a fun conversation for Wildermyth when this goes to YouTube. There's a difference between the age of consent and the age of consent, or like the adult age for your species. Like Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog is 13. He is old for his species.
Understandable.
Sonic isn't a consenting adult in terms of his species.
But see, I don't have that information for the bird people. So I'm going off of...
just what you know. I don't know how long the bird people live.
Yeah. Like, if we existed
if I had a reference sheet.
Yeah, like if we existed with bird people, it would be something we would know.
Yes, it's a thing in D&D, you know, like you are human, so you know your 20s is adulthood for you, right?
Yeah.
20s for an elf or a gnome or a dwarf is just it's nothing. They're not even mature at that age. They're not even physically mature. And then I think like lizard folk like cap at 80s and become adults at 14. They cap at 80. I'll be right back.
They remake History of Trunks in 2016? Did I miss this? I just forgot. I must have just forgot this.
Hello.
Hello.
How were you while I was gone?
I've been good.
You've been good. You've been. I forgot what we were talking about before I left.
I did too.
It just happens. It happens. It comes and it goes.
Yep.
All right, let's start the final mission.
Hell yeah.
Hillside Cave serves as their final campsite. Look for the truth that spins inside your heart. Tomorrow we face death, but we're Gorgon Slayers. Do you really think death can stop us? Be sure of your gear. This is the last sleep. We'll be prepared. It gives me 4 heartwood, 6 hides, 5 ingots, 3 fabrics, 3 spell threads, and I can upgrade everyone one last time. So Alpha has the max thing that he can get, and you have the max wand. JC has like the beginner's wand, and this is why I was saving some of my legacy points. I have 5. So JC has like the beginner's wand. I don't have the spell threads for him. I can't even get up to the 3rd level bow for me. I can't even get up to the 2nd level. So for Jazz, I'm gonna get her to the 2nd level weapon. I'm gonna get myself to the 2nd level weapon with points. I'm gonna get JC up to just the 1st level with points, really, because he has the spoon.
Oh fuck, he has the spoon?
Yes. That leaves me with 2 legacy points. I can't get him to the 2nd level. I can't get myself to the 3rd level. Jazz can't go any farther. Alpha has a 3-tier weapon. I think this is just as good as it's gonna get. I can give like myself like a shield or something, like a throwing net. You know, I think it's just gonna be fine. I think it's just going to be fine. The Valley of the God Beast Moatona. We knew we were set up for an unwinnable fight. Even in the relentless rain, it was a beautiful place to die. Pick a place to die where it's high and dry. If you had to pick a place to die, where would you pick?
I had to pick a place?
Yeah, pick a place to die.
Ugh. Gosh, I don't know.
I'd like to die at the top of a hill. I think it'd be nice.
That wouldn't be so bad.
Or like on like a decently sized pond or something. What do you want to happen? It's probably depressing. What do you want to happen with your body when you die? Like, do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated? Like, you probably don't think about it. But
I just want to be like wrapped in a cloth. Like,
you want to be mummified?
No, just like a not like a mummy, just like a you know, just like they took like a white blanket or something, wrapped me in it, threw me in a hole, called it good.
I mean, genuinely, is that what you want? Like, if you were to die tomorrow, that's what you want to happen?
Yes.
I have the running joke with my homie where I want my body cremated and turned into ammunition. And I want it to be turned into 20mm rounds, of which I believe my body... I spoke with a gun nut. He says my body can make 6 rounds, give or take. Do you know what 20mm ammunition fits in? I'll fill in the blanks for you. It's 20mm ammunition is the ammunition size for anti-tank rifles.
Huh.
And I want them to use the bullets made of my body to assassinate political figures. So they're Australian, so it's like in today's news, the Australian Prime Minister literally fucking exploded. More at 7. And with the other pieces of the rifle, they could use like different things so that they could like wrap my hair around the hilt or whatever. And they could put my eyes in like resin and use them as like a gun charm or whatever. Do a little prayer before you shoot it, like eyes of the fever god, steady my aim. Realistically, in real life, I want my body to be cremated and turned into like a diamond ring or like a diamond accessory. You know, like you can be turned into a diamond, and you, like my family or my friends could pass it around when they're going through times of hardship, and they think that they need my presence to help them.
That's a cool idea.
So like this is the Helminia diamond ring. Like, I know you're going through your divorce. I think you want him with you for this. Or like, I know you're going through moments of grief. I think you want him with you for this. or like I know you're really nervous about starting like what may be the final job of your life, like you want to retire here. I think you'll need him for this. Or like you're going to divorce court, like I think you'll need him for this. Like the good and the bad in your life, where you need my level of belligerence to get through things. And it's a thing of like, since we have established a relationship, it may be me overestimating my role in your life, but if you hit my family up like, hey, I need the Helminia ring, they do not have the ability to tell you no. You can say, I need you to ship the Helminia ring across the states. I'm about to get married and I need help. And that's kind of
possible.
Like it's possible for sure, but like that's what I would want done with my body. I want to be turned into like a family heirloom, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, I could be buried, but like, I don't want to be buried in like a graveyard. I mean, I'd take it, but like, the tombstone I want is like probably like $7,000. I'm not fucking with no weak ass line in the ground $300 tombstone. Keep me in the morgue until you can give me the weeping angel. I'm not settling for anything less. I can't rest in peace unless you spend $7,000 on my tombstone, or I suck them. I gotta find that picture for you. Yeah, I'll haunt you.
I'll haunt you otherwise.
I've been a sleep paralysis demon while I was alive. Imagine what I would be like dead.
Far, far worse.
I have nothing to do. I will traumatize your children. Uncle Helminia told me things about you. What did he tell you? He told me you were a bitch. Yeah, that's what he would say. He also told me, like, talks about them in, like, preschool, and, like, you're going to church now. If you were to turn into, like, a demon or, like, a ghost or something, what would your, like, evil name be? I have mine picked.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
See, no one ever thinks about these things. Like, you don't watch too much anime, do you?
I really don't, but it's mostly just because I don't watch TV.
What do you watch? Shows. What media do you partake in?
I watch YouTube.
Are you one of those like people that watches like we broke up YouTubers?
Oh no, I watch like Eddie Burback or Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden, Leon Lush. A lot of the commentary YouTubers who make fun of those people that you're talking about, but also kind of talk about like
important things.
So some important things. Sometimes they'll like, this movie was really bad, and I want to talk about this bad movie.
Just whatever, they want to commentate on the world.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's good. Sometimes I'll watch some like gaming YouTubers. I don't watch a lot.
Subscribe to my YouTube. Watch my YouTube content.
I think I am subscribed to you.
Realistically, it's a question I'll talk about, because we're on the final thing of the game. I'm having a bit to drink, and I'm just kind of vibing. We're having a fun time. There'll be a fun thing on YouTube. If you didn't interact with me and we were not friends, would you watch my content? You can be honest. I won't be mad at you.
Am I not subscribed to you? God.
Just like realistically, friend. Like if we were not friends and someone showed you my content, would you watch it?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I like your content.
I was with my father today, and I asked him the question. I asked him for all of them, but specifically for me, because it's a thing of like, oh, like once you become like an adult, legally an adult in a lot of things for your parents, your relationship changes. I asked him the question: if I was not your offspring, if my body was not made of your blood, would you interact with me? Would you have conversations with me? Like, would you speak with me?
Yeah.
And I told him, like, I won't be upset. Like, it's a thing of, like, we speak with our family because we have to. Like, how much of your family do you think, if you were not blood related, would you interact with? it's a hard thing to fathom because it's like you can't imagine a different world. But I asked him, like, if I was not your kin, would you still speak with me? And he said yes. And I said, why? And he says, because I like the conversations. Because I don't pull punches with my father. Like, we all go through like our darkest moments, the Sudoku ideations.
Yeah.
You know, my new one is I want to go in the backyard and set myself on fire. I can't do it because gas costs too much.
Yeah, I was at work the other night, and I was waiting for that one guy to show up, and I couldn't get off till 11 because I was waiting, and it was slow, and I was just sitting here, no one's in the store, and I had a thought. I was like, man, maybe I'll just like pick up my shit and like go somewhere super remote, and just that's it, you know. And I'm like, wait. But what the fuck? That's so much. It's so dark. Like, what the fuck?
I like living somewhere super remote because I don't like physically interacting with people.
That's fair.
It's a thing for me. Is like
not moving somewhere remote.
Anyway, super remote. You were saying.
Not moving somewhere super remote. Offing myself somewhere super remote.
I feel that. I wouldn't want to be super remote because like I want to be found. I'm pretentious that way. I want you to know what happened. I don't want to go like missing individual in the woods, foul place suspected. Like, no, bro, that was me.
No, I'd rather disappear under mysterious circumstances.
Hot take.
What do you got?
If I had a loved one that disappeared, right?
Right.
I would rather them be gone from this mortal plane than just be labeled missing, we don't know.
Fair.
Because at least I know they're not suffering. I don't want to deal with the I don't know where they are. I would rather know that they're gone, personally.
Understandable.
I'm gonna hop back into the conversation's getting grim, and you know, we ain't Billy and Mandy. It was a beautiful place to die. And when we have a chance, don't we? Not just winning, but surviving. Well, we ate good. We got our rest. Nothing we faced so far could stand up to us, right? What the hell? Remember, down to the last survivor. More important than living out the days restoring this being, the Moatona. The sky grieves, the woods and stones. Moatona, what are we to you? A clear path climbs the hill ahead of them. To whatever waits. What the hell? We're just going straight into the fight. So, it's like a... Let's just do it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Approach Moatona. So, we always start with Suzanne. We're actually going to start with JC.
This fight can't be as, like, that hard.
It's the final fight of the game, so maybe.
I mean, maybe, but, like, everything else has been kind of a breeze, right?
That's just because I'm, like, halfway decent at this kind of game, you know?
I mean, that's fair, but the characters are also kind of powerful.
Yeah, we're kind of cracked.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, I'm just lighting people on fire.
Yeah?
You know, Alpha's stabbing everyone. Doing a great job.
God's
Jazz bashing skulls in, you're shooting people. JC's throwing shit at people. He's doing fuck.
I don't think I'm the ranger type, personally. I literally fucked it up. I touched one block and fucked it all. What the hell is going on?
Fuck.
I think when I do the next campaign, I'm gonna crank the difficulty up.
That's fair. You could be angrier at this game.
Not even angrier, like I could feel more challenged.
Yeah. I've been watching and I'm like, this seems like really easy.
When I kill something, I'm hidden, so I'm fine. I don't think I'm gonna like change what I have here. Jazz is done. Alpha's gonna go through some bullshit. I think I'm gonna move him here. He can't strike, but I can make him guardian. So the next thing that moves in this spot's gonna feel the wrath of God. JC still has some stuff. I can move him. There's corruption there. I don't want to move him. I can move him here. Let's withdraw him from the stump that we're next to. And interfuse in this tree. And then it's you, of which you have all of your actions. But there's like corruption on the floor. But we can kill this guy. And this dude's gonna have to walk through the blaze. I lied. I was wrong. This was the creature I've been keeping out for the entire game. The Geist.
Oh god.
Let's start with Suzanne. I want the Ignite to start here. And I want this to attack this guy. Oh! Want Alpha to walk here and then guard this entire fucking area. And then I will nuke this dude. JC... I want him to push in. I want him to let this one go. And I want to interfuse the... I won't even have him interfuse because I don't want him to do anything right now. I'm going to have him like move like right here. And then Jazz, I'll have her move here. And then I'll have her be Guardian. So I'm a ways back. Jason's about to get hit. It knocked him down to half HP. We've committed a grievous sin.
Damn.
I'm hidden. I'm ruining this man's life. JC, I want him to. Here's the cone of fire that he can do. And these are flames that he can. They will add to the elemental fire, but like mystics can take over.
Yeah.
I can't do too much. I'm gonna move Alpha like right here.
How many like purple fires am I allowed?
I don't know. I think it might be 3. I want Alpha to hold the guard here. I want Jazz to hold the guard here. And I want you to just get like as far up as you can.
Yeah.
So let's have there's a thing that my daughter has called Paladin, where if she uses all of her moves to stop, she'll end in the Guardian stance, or if anything gets next to her, she'll hit them.
Yeah.
This is Jazz. I'm gonna risk Jazz's safety.
That's okay.
That's where we need to go. What the hell? I didn't even know that button existed. I can move all the way over here. I have so much fucking movement speed as a hunter. I might do like a melee hunter class if I can. The fucked up part is Alpha can like sort of kind of guard me from here. I'll do everyone moving like big movements forward. Just because I can.
Yeah.
I think we're just done. I think this is one of those things where we have to get everyone over here.
Yeah, I think so.
Like the thing we did before.
Well, because that's the statue, isn't it?
Yeah. If this is the final thing of the game, I'm going to crank the difficulty up by like at least 2. I think it needs to be harder. Am I going to be upset when a character dies? Yes, but like, I do think I need to have some more difficulty. Jazz, now's the time. Look at this thing. Were you really around all this time? Climbing up its slick neck. Jazz unseals Velda's earthenware bottle. Just going to pour it on the thing? Yeah. Don't see a pour hole. She dashes the petrified head of the god beast Moatona in the spicy, sweet-smelling elixir. Its eyes are glowing? I think it might just be glowing naturally because of the texture. It's not working, is it? I'm pissed! Ah, well, we're out of time. Ulstryx, he's here. What the hell? So many of those tumultuous years I floundered for a reason, but ultimately I knew why I was there. Ulstryx forced us to become who we became. It was his dream, his design. When the first land was raised from the folds of the sea, 2 worlds were born out of one. To Ulstryx, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon hero, this was creation's mistake, and he dreamed he'd mend it. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and scoil beneath. Very little, I'm gonna read this exactly as it is. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and scoil beneath black waves. We know the Gorgons are old. So maybe they aren't easily moved. My vanity hopes we threw him some surprises. But it's possible we were his fools from the very beginning. We unpuzzled the stone and chased that spear of petroglass. We struck a blow, I think, in taking it. But our grubbing plunder of a Gorgon heirloom gave him a story to tell. Our species cast as the scrabbling villains. Incited, his Gorgon brethren together rose behind him to impute this gentle god. And the ocean rose while the rain fell, and the ice of the world turned to melt. For a while, I'm sure he believed his dream would replace reality. The rain stops. But it won't. Ulstryx, the mighty lord of Gorgons, scarred and strong, hurls his underlings before him and raises himself high, prepared to fight. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be right here.
The final boss of this particular campaign, he added some basic enemies. There's some bosses here, but it's fine. This is all. Oh my god, he has so much HP. So where the hell is he? He's here. Let's start with JC because he only he doesn't buff too much, but he does enough. I'll put him here. He's going to interfuse with this rock. He's going to interfuse with this additional rock. And he's going to... This is you. You are now on... Like, you are now moving. I'll have you be in front of him. Because you can kill...
I'm pretty good at that.
What are which of the bosses? I'll be right back. I'm getting a call. Everyone wants my attention tonight.
It's so late over there. Who's calling? It's crazy.
I've returned. It is late here. It's like 2:30.
Jesus.
I'm going to Guardian here to just protect everyone. Jazz has such little movement speed.
I would be so annoyed if someone were to call me at...
I'm annoyed when people call me
morning.
fucking in general.
Understandable. I don't even think I'd pick up if it was like that late at night.
I don't get very many calls in general, so I answer.
That's fair. Shit.
Ulstryx attacked his creature to launch it directly next to me.
Damn. Shit.
So what's happening? I can launch Shooting Star. I can hit 2 of them. And Jazz will. So she is. He blocked it. I'm pissed. She's gonna Guardian. I'm going to...
We should put a flame on him if we can. On the big guy. Start chipping away.
Let's get you from in front of this shit. You are not a frontline unit. Yeah, we'll start. We'll hit the big guy. And we'll start you, and then we're gonna get Jace. He's like...
Oh, we got this.
I'm actually gonna move Alpha. I'm actually gonna have JC. Withdraw from this object. Interfuse with this object. Have Alpha move here. Crack the Gorgon. So he does extra damage. Have JC spread fire to the rest of these guys. The turn ends. Bow cards are being added. I need to... Alpha couldn't be hit, and it did some armor stuff. This guy's setting himself on fire! JC's dead! JC's dead! It happens. Yeah!
Shit.
His heart drums against his ribs. His veins flow with a primal fire. He hears its whisper as he did that first day when it climbed his arm and tickled his sides. It promises a swift and beautiful end. End? I'm not ready for that. Alright, let's go. JC dies, exploding. I'm not ready for that. For a moment, he stands on the precipice, fighting for mastery. Then he wrenches himself back. The flame shrinks inside of him. Cold. I feel cold? He's done all he can today. JC's no longer in the shit.
Damn.
Jazz, beat this thing's ass. We can... Achievement unlocked. The cost of heroism. Have a hero withdraw after being maimed.
Huh.
Kill this thing. Me. Poison these things. Jazz. This thing's poison and will die. I can still do another action. Throw more poison. Sand. Like set on fire. Kill the big boss thing in this particular area. Jazz. Run to the corruption. Foe cards are being added. JC left after being maimed, but he was also like a level 2. It's launching creatures towards me, which fucking sucks.
Yeah.
We're bobbing, we're weaving. Suzanne is going to be the monster of God here.
I do that sometimes. Alpha is going to get in here and start committing war crimes. The next attack on him will not hurt. Jazz is going to come in here. She's going to shooting stars this guy. She did very minimal damage.
I'm going to come right here.
Damn.
And I can shoot the big bad, but I'm going to kill the dude that's on our side of the fence. So you see, he was maimed in action and had to leave. More creatures are added.
That's such a bummer. Poor JC.
It's her ability called Hurl Beast. The Ulstryx. Okay. No. Start with Suzanne. The strongest in the party. They dodged. They bobbed and they weaved.
Fuck.
They're blocking things. Oh my god. Let's start with Jazz. Jazz. Okay, I guess we're not going to start with Jazz. We're going to start with Alpha. Jazz is going to get into the mix and guard herself towards attack. I am going to lay an ambush. Jazz was hit for 6 damage, but she blinded it. Jazz blinks, and the battlefield vanishes. Cold, vast emptiness surrounds her. A far-off constellation twinkles. Something wells up inside of her, as if an answer, a glowing burst of raw celestial power. I'm not ready to die yet. She explodes. She dies, blinding 2 nearby enemies as she explodes. I'm not ready to die. Not yet. She leaves the battlefield. Then she's back in the frenzy of battle, back to pain, back to living. You still with us? She escapes death that day, but she never shines quite so brightly. She gave away some of her gifts. It's choices that we have to make. Me.
Damn.
Begin shooting. Poison this man to death. Suzanne. Light him on fire. He blocks it. It's perfectly fine. Use the fire leash to hit him. He's burning to death. Alpha.
Yes.
Alpha. Wind walk. Directly into his field of influence. Alpha, in his final moments, hits him for 100% and kills the final boss of the game.
Yeah.
In his possessed moments, he kills the fiends with their own weaponry. Jazz, level ups. Alpha, level ups.
Fuck yeah, I leveled up.
You did level up. Sand takes damage for each interfused object. Arches. Sand bonds with the earth. Vigor elementalist. Reroll. Give me some better shit.
Alright.
Suzanne needs more things that she can interfuse with. The mighty Ulstryx finally crumpled before us. His reeking corpse twitched still. It was over. Some would say we saved the world. And we did save the ember of it. We cupped this red coal of life, held it away from the water, carried it into the next morning. Through wreckage, loss, destruction. It would take time for the water to go down, the memories to lose their bite, to rebuild, to heal, and maybe to live new lives someday. But our story was just one of many. Snurf. The end. Wildermyth. That's the end of that. Number of towns, 3. Save tiles at the end of the game, 13. Previous years of peace, 21. Final years of peace, 107. Total, 128. The end. One day,
Nice.
Drell awoke with a lightness in her step. There's songs with words. Alpha showed up one day as the new god of pickle brine. I don't know what you want to ask. Don't. I know what you want to ask. Don't. Just don't. I have to read this as they go. It's a remembrance of when JC touched the fire to gate his firearm. It's when the cows fucking went sicko mode. This is back when JC had a stick.
Damn.
This is the very beginning with me and Jazz when she had the pan.
Oh fuck yeah, the pan.
Peace couldn't have come soon enough. I don't know how many more fights I had left in me. Suzanne was talking about fucking retiring. How many about a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts? Days were spent tracking in the woods, and nights were spent exaggerating what they had tracked in the woods. Jesse enjoyed spending time with the researchers of Steel Drum Gasworks. They had minds that were always open to new ideas and hungry for suggestions on how to improve. I don't fucking remember what this memory is. I can skip all this.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
What the hell, Skip? These heroes will be added to your legacy. No one died. Promote legacy hero. Plus 0 extra promotions from remaining legacy points. 10 LP per promotion. Ended campaign with 2. Choose one hero to promote. The selected hero will move to the next legacy tier, and their new items, history, and abilities will go with them. The higher a hero's legacy tier, the more abilities that will come with them. Jazz can go from folk hero to local hero. I can go from the same. Can't promote. I can't promote my daughter. Suzanne, you know what? You're being promoted.
Damn. Alright.
The elemental weapons you discover this game have been unlocked in your legacy and will now be available to craft in all future games. And it's us on the title screen!
Fuck yeah!
My legacy heroes.
Where's Alpha?
Hero, yeah, they're all here.
I didn't see him on the title screen. Maybe sad.
You can be brought into the next campaign. Other people can be brought forward.
Yeah.
New story. And there's a bunch of them. There's like 5 in this. There's the Sun Swallower's Wake, which you unlock in the game. And then some other ones. Like there's quite a few you can do.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not in extreme. I'm starting the next campaign. But I'm actually gonna use I'm gonna
which
do
one?
Maybe the Enduring War. A centuries-old war resurfaces, bringing with it questions of humanity, identity, and the price of ambition. A 5-chapter story with Morthagi is the main threat. So the one we did before was 2. This one's 5. The one we did before was 3. This one's 5.
Hell yeah, that'll be fun.
And I've learned. I've grown as a person.
Do that a couple times? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna use the bathroom, pour another drink. Suzanne, you should, What's your favorite deli meat?
What?
What is your favorite deli meat?
Deli meat?
Can I take a wild guess?
Go for it.
I feel like you're fond of, like, a Cajun turkey. A delicate but spicy meat. I also feel like you like...
One time.
You prefer pepperoni over salami.
Man, the pop punk's really showing, I guess.
Is it true though?
It is. What makes this really funny is I bought some sandwiches, and I put them in my freezer and then I cut them in half and take half to work.
That's perfectly fine. Meal prep.
It has like salami and pepperoni on it.
Those are the best meats. Bun. A pretzel bun might be a bit much because I feel like pepperoni is already a salty meat. To throw it with the pretzel bun might be a bit much, but I also understand where they're coming from.
Like the pretzel bun that they used isn't too salty.
It's closer to a sour than a pretzel, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't blame you. Like that's a nice, quick, and easy meal.
But yeah, I had pepperoni sandwich.
The pop punk is showing.
Because the pop punk is showing.
What are my?
I also really like honey ham. Honey ham's really good. Yeah.
What is? I'm going to use the bathroom really quickly, and then I'll come back and ask you. But you have some time to think about it. What is your generic Subway order? I'll use the bathroom. I'll be right back, and you can tell me.
What is my Subway order?
Your If I was to take you into a Subway right now, I don't have my headphones on. I'm not Helmania right now. I'm in the stars. If I was to take you into Subway right now, or like any random time, what are you ordering? I'll be right back.
Okay, I already know, which I know you can't hear me, but I already have my order, and I know no one's listening. I know I'm the only one watching, so I don't have to talk to anybody. How about that? And someone can enjoy my little monologue here when they watch this back on YouTube. Hello, YouTube, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. But, yeah. I really enjoy watching this game. It's very interesting to me. Makes strawberry Eggos. That sounds really good to me right now. And shake up the Ziploc bag. Trying to clean stuff. Trying to clean this pipe with a little one hitter. Cause it's like super dirty and gross, and it's bad. But yeah, that's just how it goes.
And I'm back. Your traditional Subway order? Let me guess.
Okay. What do you got?
You're getting Italian urban cheese bread. Everyone gets it.
Okay, yes.
Your
next?
sauces. I think you're light mayonnaise. I think you like.
Ooh.
You don't like any mayonnaise?
I mean, it's not what I get at Subway.
Really? Are you like the sweet onion type person, heavy, and that's just all the moisture on your sandwich?
How about I just answer the question? You don't have to guess.
Fire. Give me what you got.
All right, Italian herbs and cheese, of course. And then we go to protein. We gotta go with steak.
Steak?
And
from fucking Subway? Okay.
Yeah. Pepper jack cheese, because that's the best cheese.
Fair.
And then either their chipotle sauce or the peppercorn ranch is really good. And then green pepper and onion, and maybe a little bit of Parmesan.
That's it. That's the standard?
That's what I get. Shit's good.
So I start with the base sandwich and I alter for my order. So I get the footlong. I get the footlong Italian herb cheese spicy Italian that comes with salami, salami and pepperoni, pepper jack cheese, superior cheese. I get sweet onion. I might get honey mustard. I might get mayonnaise. It's all well and good. I get banana peppers. I get spinach and I get onions.
All right.
I get double meat, double cheese. I like a thick sandwich.
That's fair.
But steak, it's like That's the level of like, you tell me you want fucking tuna. I'm like, what? What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I like to. I don't know. I like to get.
You like
But I
proteins.
like.
I get it. I'm not
I
judging
mean,
you. It's a thing of like, maybe I'll try next time I go in. Like, shit,
I
is the steak good?
I think it's good, but I also like to order. I'd rather order like I'd rather go to Subway and order a sandwich I wouldn't normally make like at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm at home, I'll do like I'll do the salami or ham with a mayo or whatever. But
You really do all of them. It's like salami, ham, turkey, like the generic meats. You know,
yeah,
mayonnaise, cheese, untoasted bread, no time to toast shit. Make two
I
of
should
them.
have
Eat one
I
and a
should have a
half.
little
Eat the
bit
other
of
half
fun when I
later.
go to Subway.
Yeah, you know, like I'm not gonna put steak
Yeah,
on a sandwich, but I'd also just kind of rather eat like an actual steak.
that's fair.
Did
Yeah,
you?
the
Did you?
peppercorn ranch is really good.
I haven't been to Subway in so long, so like I only know the base sauces. It's an enlightening
I
experience. I'm surprised you like don't get mayonnaise on things. I feel like you're a light mayonnaise person.
I
Not
mean
because you
I'll
like
like
mayonnaise, but because you like a little bit of moisture with your sandwiches, but you don't like the oily consistency of other toppings.
I mean, I'll use I'll use mayonnaise if I'm just like making a sandwich at home, but I'd rather, I don't know, I wanna have fun. I wanna play it up a little bit when I go up. When I want to spend money on a sandwich, let's have some fun here.
I've changed my interpretation of you as a person just fucking entirely. Our relationship's never gonna be the same.
Just because I don't want to put mayonnaise on my Subway
It
sandwich.
means that I'm wrong, and that means I have to just change the way that I interpret your being. In Ireland, Subway's not even allowed to call their bread bread.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, legally in like some European countries, I know that one for sure. Subway bread constitutes as cake.
Yeah, I've heard
I'm
that
still
before.
eating it.
It's good. It's good bread.
Yeah, it's good cake.
Yeah,
Uh,
good.
I post COVID complication. I can't eat lettuce anymore.
Bummer. Not the
Okay.
worst thing in the world, but bummer.
It's not the worst. I can replace it with other things, you know, like when I go to eat like
Kale.
Mexican places, I'm like, you know, take off the lettuce, you know, do this. Kale,
Yeah.
spinach is a suitable thing. Jazz was
Yeah.
asking me today, what can Suzanne play with us? It might be time for you to buy DVD on console.
On Switch, yeah, maybe.
Switch might not be the best idea. Do you own anything else? I thought you had an Xbox.
I have a 360 that doesn't work for more than 5 minutes on the high end.
Yes. Uh, when are you gonna? I was talking with Jeff because I've been talking with him about making like we want to get like an anime opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an
Do you
anime.
need like a song?
No, like an actual anime OP with a pre-made song, with just like our art superimposed over it. You know.
Yeah. Do you need a song?
If you want to write a song for it, it would save us money for sure, and we
I
would
would
be able
love
to
to.
license it.
I would love to. That'd be so much fun.
But you'd also have to deal with the whims of a bunch of different people. And I said if I made an anime OP, I want it to be like kind of like this. So I want it like this is more of a direct like an artistic approach. But if you wanted to make a song for it, you would have to follow it artistically because I want it to flow the same. I want it to be
That's
like the
fair.
silhouettes at the beginning, and then the back and forth like rhythmic things of this. You can watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Stream won't hear it. You can let me know what you think.
Alright. I'm gonna go butter my strawberry Eggos, and then I'll watch it.
I'm just a guy.
Just a dude.
I'm just a dude. How many times have you used "I'm just a dude" in your day-to-day life?
Not often. I don't think about it. A lot of times I'm in like, I'm
Bro,
not. Customer service mode, you know.
Yeah, I used to talk about like when I start my days on Mondays, I let the spirit of customer service inhabit my body and I blank out.
Yeah, happens.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to make a song, I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I have no clue what the fuck you'd name it, because, like, I hope one day that you stream with us. I really do. I think it'd be so fun. You're already a fan favorite.
Somehow, yeah. Okay.
So the first 20 seconds is what you need. I also like the song, but the first 20 seconds is about what you need.
Oh, yeah.
So we start with the silhouette, you know, we lead into the music, and then we do the back and forth like that, where you can superimpose, you know, our visages, some scenes, things of that nature.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, the Enduring War, let me do a marker. And I'll leave this right here before I do the marker. This is where we enter the next campaign of Wildermyth. I thank everyone for being here for the beginning part of it, while Suzanne takes a look at what I sent her. And if you want to know what it is, you're going to have to watch the next part. So I'll see you next one. YouTube voice, bye! Marker. Alright, and then we're